They didn't really make a video game, they made a giant meme.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be? Okay, I see how it is. You think this is nothing more than a meme to you, huh? Well, then allow me to meme it up for you. Here, you think my game is already a big enough meme as it is? Well, let me tell you something, pal. I'm just getting warmed up. Ever heard of you reposted in the wrong neighborhood?
2 to the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the deep. Let me tell you how I'm gonna leave with me.
And welcome back to Deadpool, ladies and gentlemen. In the last part, we were formally introduced to our actual main villain of this game. Not Chance White, as it were, but Mr. Sinister, along with his 3 henchmen, Blockbuster, Arclight, and Vertigo.
Who 2 out of the 3 are dead?
Yeah, right off the bat, yeah, Vertigo was killed off, no surprise there. Oh, but first...
Gotta wake up the Wolverine.
My healing factor came from his DNA. So we're like twins, except he's short and furry, and he smells funny. He loves it when people ask him if they can fly the Blackbird. He's got these awesome adamantium claws that cut through anything, including my body when I piss him off.
Alright, and now here we are in Genosha, but first and foremost... I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite gags in this entire game.
This is like the most infamous scene of the entire game, though, so...
Yeah.
Like, when people talk about the Deadpool game, this is like the one scene that comes to everyone's mind.
Yes.
He literally,
and for good reasons.
he's literally bitch slapping Wolverine unconscious.
Yeah, he's trying to wake him up.
That's because the player keeps mashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. That's for being in more comics than me. That's for making me love you. That's for making me hate you. That's for never taking us to the prom. That's for working. That's for being short. That's for stabbing me in the heart. Literally. That's for never letting me fly the Blackbird except when I crashed it. That's for being the worst wingman in bromance history. That's because I want to see you doing this. That's for all the hot gamer girls out there. Hey, call me.
Oh, god damn it.
That's for never washing the dishes. That's for last year's white elephant gift. Who wants a white elephant? That's because the whole setup just added 5 minutes of bonus play to the most awesome game ever devised by mutant or man. I guess he's not waking up.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was bonus content for an achievement, but god damn it, it was... I mean, I'm gonna be that guy and say that was totally worth it. It's like, my god, I'm sorry, that was funny when he mentions, like, what was it? That's for the gift you gave me on the last white elephant party. Who wants a white elephant? Oh god.
I'm still kind of hazy on the relationship between Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, it's clear Wolverine does not really care for Deadpool, but like, there is some kind of weird relationship between the two.
Right, which like, it makes sense, and it's like, personally, it's like, yeah, as kind of out there as it is, you know, given their, like, different personalities and whatnot, personally, I honestly don't mind it.
Like, I think, like, yeah, Wolverine, yeah, he can't stand, Deadpool gets on his nerves so easily, but, like, I think he does respect him as a fighter, at the very least.
Right,
it's hard to say.
And yeah, and it's like, last time I checked, it's like, it's not like Deadpool, like, flat out hates Wolverine or whatnot.
Oh, well, no, Deadpool actually really loves Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Then again, it's hard to say, you know, about it. Like, there are very few characters that we can actually say that Deadpool has, like an actual, like, real relationship with. Like, I know he has a pretty good relationship with, like, Cable. He has a pretty good relationship with Hercules, I think. Who else? I think he has some kind of actual romantic relationship with Death, the Grim Reaper.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. In fact, we actually see death in this game. Oh, and introducing yet another one of Mr. Sinister's mooks. The bulkiest motherfucker out there. Alright. Now, yeah, these guys could do multiple things, and it's like, yeah, bear with me as I try to get another really high combo with this guy with the size, which I may need to point out, this is another attempt at trying to do that 300 hit combo achievement I told you about in the last part. But yeah, it's like, yeah, what's like a lot of other like really big characters like him. Obviously, there's like the massive shockwave move or whatnot, where as we seen prior, you know, he 60 both of his. Oh yeah, I've seen like right there. It's like yeah. Fortunately, it's like unlike a lot of other like big characters, where it's like if they do a shockwave and like the shockwave engulfs the entire area or whatnot, it only goes in one straight line. So it's like while it deals a lot of damage, it is very easy to dodge. So it's no big deal. However, at the same time though, it's like if you are a bit of a ways from them, they can jump at a very great distance despite their weight. So be mindful of that.
What I'm kind of curious about as well, kind of like, I guess for a gameplay standpoint, it makes sense why they would do this, but it's interesting how the Deadpool's teleporting device, how it works every time. And I say this because it's actually a glitched device. There have been moments where it would just explode the moment he tries using it.
This is the part where I kick your ass.
And I know, like, that was actually something I know they incorporated in like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Where, you know,
yeah.
if you because he was able to use the teleporter in that game, but if you use it too much, it would just explode and would leave him vulnerable. It's like from a gameplay standpoint, obviously, yeah, that would get annoying very fast. I don't know, that's just a weird little quirk.
Right. Now I see what you're saying. Also, based on what a hit combo that I got with that huge tub of lard or whatnot, I don't know. It's like I could, what?
You're 20 short.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like I could have sworn at one point I did reach 300 with the guy, but I mean, at this point, I should probably just go and say, don't quote me on that.
Well, you probably, yeah, it's like you probably get it at some point later on, like knowing you. I mean, it's like. Because it's like, you know, yeah, I mean, the size I can see are so goddamn fast, and it's like, I'm trying to remember, like, did you say, like, you know, what exactly is their power?
Well, I mean, it's like, compared to, like, the katanas, or, like, the 20-pound, like, the hammers, and the various other weapon, like a weapon-wielding weapons or whatnot, or whatever, the size are considered, it's like, provided that you haven't, like, touched any of, like, the upgrades where it's, like, not only does it increase their strength, but it also makes the enemies bleed a lot faster, which increases more of their health. Yeah, the size are considered to be the weakest weapon.
Okay, so, yeah, so that's where it's like, yeah, I'm watching you take out mooks with your pistols and your katana, no problem, but your size, it's just like, god damn, like, these guys just don't want to go down.
Which doesn't make much sense. I mean, you can cut somebody with a side, and you can cut somebody with a katana, and I'm pretty sure it'll make the same kind of cut.
Right, but I guess it's like if they were to take that direction or whatnot and make like literally every wielding weapon like pretty much the exact same strength regardless of their size or their weights and all of that, then it's like I don't know. It probably would make the combat like much balanced, and it would just diminish like what fun they have with this gameplay like overall. But yeah, it's like this is why I said like in part 2, it's like this is why I mentioned I'm gonna be using the size a lot, because once again as I stressed out prior, this goes back to the whole ordeal where it's like
combos.
Combos means more Deadpool points, because without the upgrades, I can show you how weak the size are. It can, if you get the timing just right, especially when you're trying to use the size
with like a bigger group of enemies or whatnot, yeah, you can rack up the hits and accumulate a shit ton of dead points, like much earlier than how you should be if you were to play this normally. But I mean, it's like, yeah, this is kind of, I mean, it's like, I guess I have to kind of have to apologize again for not taking full advantage of the momentum moves or whatnot, because I'm sure for a while you may have noticed in the top left that it's like, yeah, I technically have the option to hold down like the LB and A button to initiate a momentum attack or whatnot, you know, to change things up a little bit and to make it easier to take out mooks or whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you're like me and you don't give a crap about that, it's literally it's pretty much the exact same style of combat with every enemy, like for the majority of the enemies, like no matter what kind they are.
Well, that's just always been your style of gameplay, Ryan. You were less worried about being flashy and more worried about being proficient.
I
Right.
guess it
really
take the path of least resistance.
This is the part where I kick your ass.
I suppose
Both least resistance and the path that just that gets some, I guess in this case, more money.
Right. Like overall, just get some good results. I guess for the most part, it really all depends on which game I'm playing at. But in this case, yeah, it's like I mean, it's like even though using the size as my main weapon for combat, granted it can be tedious, like, especially without the upgrades. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I do believe that it is like the most good source of accumulating points.
Okay.
Yeah, Cable, the mutant from the future, the son of Cyclops and Phoenix.
Cable? Hey!
Yeah. I mean, I am not gonna lie. It's like, it's a short song, but my God, it's catchy.
Well, I'm trying to remember. At the end of the Deadpool movie, didn't they say they're bringing Cable into the sequel?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Cable is gonna make some kind of appearance in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, it's just they're saying, like, you know, they didn't say anything. They just said, you know, yeah, we're okay. What the hell? Now, where did you get that?
See, that once again just goes into one of those, oh, I'm Deadpool, I'm so funny. See, I don't know. Stop. I don't see why they decided to. I don't see why they thought that they. I don't know, because Cable's a character that's played very straight. So I don't know why they felt they need to pair him up with Deadpool of all characters. So
I guess that kind of reminded me, like in the movie where what was it?
Colossus.
Colossus. He's talking about, like, you know, there's only like 4 times or something that, like, you know, you can be a hero in your life, and it's like he tries doing this whole thing, and he just goes and shoots him, and he's like, "You're taking too long."
It's like, why? You were just going on.
It's like that was what that reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though Cable is not as much of a softie as Colossus is, which is kind of ironic to say, but still.
Right. No,
yeah, that is kind of the irony behind Colossus. A huge metal body, but he's a very soft-spoken, very kind-hearted character.
Okay.
Also said something that did kind of bother me in the Deadpool movie. They just had Colossus stay in the metal form the entire time because he can turn that off.
Oh, okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not like the Thing where he's, you know, forced to stay in that form his whole life. He can turn the metal off.
Huh.
And I have no idea why they chose to just keep. It may have something to do with the fact that they probably couldn't find somebody that can actually replicate Colossus's, like, appearance, I guess.
No, that makes sense because
I know they made a joke in like the beginning credits, a CGI character. So obviously Colossus was made CGI, like fully CGI. But like I said, he can turn the metal off. He doesn't he only uses it in the midst of danger or like in a battle or something. But when he's just hanging out at the mansion, like he was in the movie, like he's eating cereal, he can just have normal skin.
Huh.
You mentioned that, and I instantly think of it's like going back to like when a Colossus was like just chilling out of the mansion, eating a bowl of cereal, and he's still in his metal form. So now I'm thinking, okay, well now that just make that whole concept of Colossus staying in his metal form even more out of place.
Like I wonder if maybe the writers just didn't know he can turn it off, or maybe they retconned it that he can't turn it off. I have no idea, but. No, since the beginning, Colossus has always been able to revert it.
Maybe that's something in the X-Men movies.
Well, no, that's the thing. As far as I'm aware, Colossus has never shown up in any of the X-Men movies. That's why he was in the Deadpool movies.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Because, Colossus, and then what was that other girl's name? The one that was with him that I never heard of before that Deadpool movie?
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
I forget what her actual superhero name was, but because I never actually heard of that character until that Deadpool movie. But yeah, like, she and Colossus never showed up in any other X-Men movie. Which is probably why they were able to get the rights to them for the Deadpool movie.
Right. But anyways, like, you know what? It's like, based on what theories you've thrown out there in regards to why they handled Colossus the way they did in the Deadpool movie, I can only imagine it was because they weren't able to find somebody who was like that looked close enough to the actual character of Colossus. Because I think I remembered, I think I saw this like when I saw like the Blu-ray and they were showing like some behind the scenes. I think they did like the whole motion capture kind of thing where they had like another actor, like portraying the character, but obviously the actor wasn't like the actual size of Colossus, of course, because I think that would be nearly impossible. Right. So it's like, I can honestly believe more so because they couldn't find somebody to actually like legitimately like look like Colossus and whatnot. But and at the same time though, it's like, okay, I refuse to believe it's like the writers had no idea that Colossus could do that. I would imagine they would have known. It's one of the
that's the interesting thing too, because it's like Colossus is a very big guy. He's very tall. He's very bulky, obviously. But like when he turns the metal, even when he turns the metal off, like his size and his bulk doesn't change. It's literally just now his skin has a coat of metal on it.
Yeah.
If I was a hot fangirl, where would I be?
Yeah, exactly.
Someplace less infested with bad guys. Good point. Let's make our way
Like, it's interesting. I don't know what... Here, I mean, I actually... Hold on, let me link you guys to this.
You know what? Seeing as how we've been talking about the Deadpool movie, it's like... I might as well go... just for the shits and giggles, I might as well go ahead and throw this fun fact out there. All this footage that you're seeing right now, this was actually recorded around, like, the same time like the Deadpool movie first hit theater. So this goes all the way back to February 2016, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, it's like at the time it's like I was so hyped for the Deadpool movie that I'm just like, you know what? I've been like a massive Deadpool mood. Fuck it. I'm gonna play this game already for the channel. I might as well go ahead and record this right now.
Yeah, I went ahead and like linked a couple of images of Colossus in the Discord chat, which I guess Ryan you can show to the audience if you so feel like it. Sure. That show Colossus, in the human form.
Okay.
So I don't know, that was like the one thing that kind of baffled me about the Deadpool movie. That just, I don't know why they handled Colossus like that.
Right.
I mean, could it have really been that hard to find just a big muscular guy like that? Like, one that can just play, one that can play as a normally, and then when he turns, and then when he's fighting, just CGI a metal coat of paint over him.
Right. I mean, it's like, I guess considering that, well, I don't know. I guess it goes back to the whole body size deal, I guess.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Oh, something I didn't even mention. We've run into these particular kind of mooks, like, probably, like, in the last level or whatnot. But it's like, this is another one of those gimmicks where it's like, depending on, like, they're like, enemies can have, like, two symbols above them. One being a shield, which not only improves their defense, hence the shield symbol, but also, what the fuck?
Oh, come on! Did you guys seriously just break my game? Oh. Never mind. I guess even my own video game has a healing factor. Sweet! Okay, never mind then. Carry on.
Okay.
Did that actually happen during the recording?
That, you know, that actually happened during the recording.
Oh.
I have no idea what initiated that. It's like, I can only imagine like some dead corpse like glitched out as he was flying off the edge while off camera? But I don't know. It's like never has that happened. You know.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I remember I was freaking out because I'm worried. Oh fuck! That probably just ruined my entire goddamn recording. But no, it's like oh no this even the Deadpool video game has a healing factor. Okay, all right, that's appropriate, I guess.
That was kind of bizarre. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that was rather bizarre. Now that you mentioned bizarre, fun fact for those who don't know, apparently the same Japanese voice actor who voiced Dio in Phantom Blood and Stardust Crusaders in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure also voiced Deadpool in the Marvel anime Marvel Disc Heroes.
Okay, that explains a lot.
It's like, I remember
because
a while back.
Somebody that would voice a meme-tastic motherfucker like Dio Brando would also voice another meme-tastic motherfucker like Deadpool.
I forget, is JoJo already in English?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, as of right now,
Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency are in English. Stardust Crusaders, I think, is actually... I'm trying to think, when did they say that's airing on Toonami? Relatively soon,
yeah,
right?
The English dub for Stardust Crusaders is going to first start airing on Toonami on July 29th.
Yeah, so in like, a little bit over 10 days from now.
Yeah, as of this recording. But it's like, my god, I remembered watching the various clips of, like, it only showed, like, the various appearances with Deadpool in, like, I believe it was episode 27 or 72. But yeah, it showed all the clips of Deadpool, like, showing up in the anime. And oh my god, his fucking performance is just, it was just astonishing.
Amigo, chimichanga take out. 俺ちゃんが参戦すればこのディスクウォーズアベンジャーズも人気急上昇間違いなし日本よこれがデッドプールだキャッタ今んとこキャッタ
What's the sound of one robotic arm clapping? Dubstep. That hole is prime junk
God.
material. Think they call that a glory hole.
Yeah, but I
don't know, maybe for ego.
Yeah, true.
You know who ego is, right?
Wait. Oh! Fuck me. No, okay. I know who you're talking about. I know.
Oh! Deadpool's going Stardust! Like, oh, shit!
Oh, god damn it.
I think the size and the neck are enough! But no! You had to go Stardust on me, didn't you? God,
you know what? There is something that I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't do from the get-go. It's like we have a lot. It's like clearly you see like all some of these like death like animations like when you perform these stealth kills, and there's like a variety of them throughout all the weapons that you can do with like the sais, the katanas, the hammers, the pistols, the shotguns, semi-automatic rifles or whatnot, the laser guns or whatever. Yet it's like, god damn it, I didn't even bother showing those off because I was so caught up on either killing enemies with the katanas or the sais for whatnot as my way of like taking out enemies while stealth killing. So it's like, god damn it, I kind of wish now I should have just showed more of those off. Although at the same time though, it's like if you yeah. Let's continue squeezing.
Motor button man titties. Oh, fucking course.
Yeah, covered in armor.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that goes into Deadpool schizophrenia.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
That is a very good point.
My contract? One side, Summers. I got me some business to finish.
Damn it, Wade, stop! We don't have time to mess with the security towers.
Alright, but with that, that'll pretty much take care of part 4 of Deadpool. So yeah, as Cable clearly said, Sinister's in that little security tower broadcasting some kind of signal. So join us next time as we not only go through even more of Sinister's mooks in the area, but also try to get at Mr. Sinister. We will see you guys then.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. The non-stop pop-up, stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it